Mitch drove his truck along a familiar road. He's been traveling this route for many years. The trucker's destination was a small town. He liked to stay there before returning. He loved this place because it was very picturesque. He noticed speeding ambulances on the road a couple of times. He got really worried. Perhaps there was a major accident ahead. However, he almost arrived to his destination, but didn't see any accidents. But at the entrance to the city, an unpleasant surprise was waiting for him. The road was blocked. The police stopped the truck and asked, "What is the purpose of your visit?" "I need to deliver an urgent cargo to the base," the driver replied. He was told to take a detour because it was dangerous to drive through the city. It was an earthquake. Mitch noticed cracks in the asphalt. He was driving around the main road, but he could see clearly what this place had become. Instead of cozy little houses, ruins lay everywhere. Debris of stone, wood, and metal filled the streets. Mitch could hardly hold back tears looking at this horror. Having delivered the cargo, he rushed into the city on foot. Local residents had to clean up the ruins and live in tents. They lost everything in just a few hours. One of the boys recognized Mitch. He often approached him and asked about the work of a trucker. So this time, he came up and asked, "Do you have any food? My family is desperate." Mitch felt sorry for people. He wanted to help them, and he had a plan. He went back. On the way, he called all his closest colleagues on the radio. He urged to follow him to the base. There, he told everyone about the earthquake. He needed volunteers to help the victims. He offered to spend their own money on food and then deliver it to the city in their trucks. He thought that no one would sacrifice money for the sake of strangers, but suddenly, the truckers began to raise their hands in agreement. A couple of hours later, a convoy of food trucks headed for the city. Mitch drove in front of everyone else, and he was feeling happier than ever. Even the policemen guarding the road were confused. They couldn't believe their eyes. They didn't hesitate to let the convoy pass, although it broke all the rules. The residents of the city were amazed at this kindness. They couldn't believe that in such a difficult situation, there were people who provided assistance free of charge. All day long, truckers helped unload food and supplies. "Thank you, you're real heroes," an old woman said, as Mitch and his colleague handed her a package of clothes and food. Later, he traveled to the city multiple times, bringing building materials. He helped rebuild houses. People's indifference to someone else's misfortune can transform this world even in a very difficult situation.